Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Monday live stream. We are starting out on a positive note. Mr. M. Howe 9's fish tank is officially my 10th member. Now that unlocks something. I'm not sure what it unlocks, but I think it unlocks some feature when you're at 10. And there's like different tiers when you get, those milestones. So thank you, I appreciate it. Everyone should check out his channel. He's live streaming now, has his own fish room, lots of cool stuff. So check out M. Howe 9's fish tanks, and thank you, buddy, my 10th member. Mob Guppy says I had a unicorn for Thanksgiving, $400. Not sure what that means. Turtle Girl, hello Turtle Girl. Sorry I missed your premiere. Somehow, or for some reason, I'm still not getting notifications for premieres. I don't know if there's a setting somewhere, but unless someone has messaged me personally that they're having a premiere, I don't know about it because I don't get notifications. I don't even know if you're supposed to get notifications. Maybe you guys can let me know if you're supposed to get them, but I would think that they would push notifications, but what do I know? Anyways, welcome everyone to the stream. As the title says, we are First, we got to talk. Patreon prints are going out Thursday. Yep, Thursday. So for the people on that tier, they will get shipped out Thursday. You should have them next week. For those who don't know what that is, that's just a collaboration between Swisky and I, where we use his excellent photography and send out prints every month to patrons. So yeah, those will be going out Thursday, just to give you guys a heads up. In other news, back to the title, I am actually thinking about getting Victorians again and some bikers. And yes, I pronounce it biker. If you don't like that, there's a little button right down here somewhere, a little thumbs up. You go ahead and click that button. If you do approve of the way I pronounce biker, then go ahead and hit that same button. Just in time for the new Bobcast. Yes. So, as far as Victorians, I feel like I'm pretty loud. Rachel says, I tuned in because of that title. Well, that's all clickbait. I'm actually getting goldfish and guppies. Anyways, Victorians. So I want something peaceful. Not like your typical Victorian that's really angry. And I don't know what I should get. So that's where you guys come in. And honestly, ones I pick, they might not even be from Lake Victoria, but Tampa Tom, thumbs up on the biker. Go Vikings, good luck. What's up, fellow fish keepers and tokays? I did look dank tanks, and I did not find anything but normal tokay geckos. And I feel like if I get a tokay gecko, I want some crazy color strain, not just some regular Petco looking gecko. I don't know. All right, so the three that I have it narrowed down to, well, there's two really that I'm thinking about, and that's the zebra obliquidens, and then what was the other one? Oh, the multicolor Victoria. And then actually the third one on the list is the African butterfly cichlid, but that's kind of below the two. So the zebra obliquidens or the multicolor Victoria, I haven't decided. And so yeah, looking for some advice. What would you guys pick? If you don't know what those are, you can Google it. Adam C is here. Adam C, I feel bad for Adam C because his video's been viewed 31 million times on Facebook, but he doesn't get credit for any of those views, which I think is complete trash, complete garbage. I'm not really sure how it works. Or just because they look cool. Well, it's not because they look cool, and it's not because of the care status. It's because I like them. The thing I don't like about Victorians, at least the ones that I've kept so far, is only the dominant male colors up. So, yeah, you could have like 12 fish, and only the dominant male gets the really nice color.
So it's not because they look cool, even though, you know, the dominant male looks cool. And I don't even know that these ones would be this way. I know the zebras would probably be that way, but um, I know a lot of the Victorians are on like the cares list, or what's the other list that I can't remember? I don't remember. I'm a terrible fish keeper. I just asked because Victorians in particular really need some attention. Yeah, and I used to keep some. A long time ago, I kept species that were new, undescribed, brand new to the hobby, just collected. So I do have some experience with them, but that's way before my YouTube days. I think if you go back far enough, you might see some like 30-second or 1-minute clips of them. But I used to have a lot of them, so. Anyways, that's those are kind of the two I'm going for: the zebra obliquitans or the multicolor Victoria. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, and honestly, I don't care. But I don't know. Anyone have any? Have you ever kept the Victorian rainbows? Nope. Nope. Jamie McDonald's here. Hello. Primetime Aquatics. Hello. Brandon Guy. Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Sunia. Hello. Candy. Hello. Just a... yeah. Anyways. So... There's one that I've kept that I guarantee... Well, I can't guarantee that no one's kept this, but if anyone in chat has kept this fish, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but it's a Haplochromis. Parasiprochromis are sexy, that's why I have them. But the Theruterion, or the Ruterion, I used to keep that fish back when it was like when it was in the early collection stages. And that's a really cool, like, small... It kind of looks like a Cichlids. It has the same body. It's small and, you know, like a cylinder. But they're really neat. But again, only like the dominant male colors up. So, Turtle Girl says, "Oh, I gotta run already. Christmas party of people I don't know." Hey, any Christmas party is a good party as far as I'm concerned. Christmas is my favorite holiday. So, no opinions on those two fish? Maybe I'll get them both. They're both peaceful, for the most part. I mean, for Victorians. Everyone's still saying hello. So anyways, yeah. Big Steen should do an African riverine instead of many bobisodes of bushfish. What? Buffalo cichlids and Congo tetras. I'll never have buffalo head cichlids. Never, ever, ever. They are cool fish, but they're too aggressive and they breed too much. I swear they're worse than guppies. I know more about polys than Victorians. We'll get there. The Pundamilia, I have kept that one. Man, which one did I keep? The Pundamilia that I kept was actually just collected from the wild also. From... God, it's been so long I can't remember any of their names of the people that collected them. That's pretty bad because he lives in Seattle. Man, what is his name? Anyways. Yeah. So yeah, I've kept Pundamilia. And they were actually... I'm not even going to say what they were called because I'll probably get demonetized. It's a very interesting name to pick. You still have the Dragon Goby. Yes, I don't see it very often. But of the 3 that I got, there's still 1 left. Certainly not Ad Konings. He does not live in Seattle. Maybe add some Danakilia. Get a chocolate gourami. I've never owned a gourami in my life. I guess I'm going to go with the multicolor Victoria. It's just 50-50. If I had a coin, I would flip it. But I don't. And you guys aren't giving me any advice. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go with the multicolor Victoria. Now, as far as the Bichirs, Bichers, oops. I gotta pull up the website. The wet spot tropical fish. Let's take a look. I plan to like set up this whole live stream so you guys could see what I'm looking at, but unfortunately I had an issue at work, so I had to run back to work and barely got home in time. So I'm pretty sure the Bichers are somewhere at the bottom. Killifish, shrimp. Here we go. Okay. So there's lots and lots and lots of different kind of Bichers, and it's something that I eventually want to pair with an Arowana. So just throwing that out there. Obviously we can't do Senegal or albinos. So I need something big. I have a 270-gallon tank to put them in. Are those the Pseudocrenolabris multicolor Victoria? Yes. Beautiful little fish. That is them. Like I said, I wanted to set it up so you guys could look at what I'm looking at, but you know, I'm kind of a failure when it comes to live streams, so anyways, I need a pretty good size Bichir. And what do you guys think? So let's see, they have Congo green, fathead, gold dust, marbled, Nile, ornate, reticulated, and speckled. Okay, sorry, my common name game is weak. That's the scientific name as well. I don't think they have a common name. Do they? I don't know, whatever. But yes, those are what I'm going to get. I used to have the pseudo... Oh my gosh, where is that word at? Pseudocrenolabris nicolsi, which is an amazing fish. If you guys ever get a chance to keep the nicolsi, I would highly recommend it. Don't do what I did. Don't do what I did and kill them all. But really, really a beautiful fish. Yeah, so I'll do the multicolor Victoria and oh, is that the common name? I don't know. Well, I was saying the scientific name, so either way, I'm good. So when I had the nicolsi, I had them in a planted tank, and this is back when I used to dose liquid carbon. I put 1 dose of liquid carbon in with them, and they all died within an hour. Ever since then, I don't do liquid carbon at all, and for other reasons, but yeah. As a relatively... Oh, I'm not going to keep them together. I'm not going to keep the Victorians with the Bichers. Separate tanks. The Bichers are going to go in the 270. The Victorians are going to go in a 40-gallon that I'm going to redo with one of my backgrounds. I still have 3 more 40-gallon tanks to redo and put in the custom background. So, yeah. But I like the gold dust. Yeah, I'm not that much of a noob. Come on. I'm like a 4 out of 10 on the noob scale. Someday I hope to be like in the 7 of 8 on the noob scale. Be somewhat of an expert at something, but that's way down the road. But I do like the gold dust. Best plant that looks like 2 to 3 inch tall grass and will slowly fill a tank. Bare, unplanted. Wait, bare. Dwarf hairgrass. Gold dust are pretty. Gold dust Bichir. Yes, that is a pretty fish. Let's take a look. So I want to get different kinds of them. So they gotta be compatible with each other, which, I mean, what bikers aren't? Oh, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. I feel like I'm gonna kill this live stream. There we go. All right, here we go. Oh, now I lost chat. See, I'm such a noob. I just got a Delhiza and Ornate, just babies though. The tricky thing with a lot of the primitive fish is the size of the fish is exceptionally relevant. They are all compatible, it's just the sizing. Okay, that's good to know, because they are sold in different sizes. I mean, I feel like they'd be too blind to actually hurt each other anyways, but is it kind of like plecos? You could just mix them all, doesn't really matter. Okay, so I should write this down, because I really do want at least one gold dust. Do I get mixed species, or do I get you are wrong, I have tried. Well, yeah, well, I mean, if it fits in its mouth, probably. Yeah. I meant like, I didn't mean like eating each other. I meant like aggression, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Or I'm just wrong. Anyways, gold dust. All right, somebody write that down. Remind me later. So I want one gold dust. Whoa. So a 3-inch is $35 and an 8-inch is $60. So I guess we're going with the 3-inch. And I think I was looking at the Congo green, the retro pinus. That one was looking pretty cool. I need to look up obviously the adult size on all of these guys. Ornates. How about this, Rachel? Why don't you just pick me out like 4 different species? You pick and I'll get them. How about that, Rachel? With the check mark. You pick and I'll buy them. 4. I want 4. Yeah, I'll go with 4. Let's start with 4. Let's start small. Small number. 4 species. Lisa from KG Tropicals. Hello. What about Bob? What species of Arowana? Just silver. That's about all I can get. Or the one that I can't pronounce that starts with an L. Never had an ornate, but I have had to keep. So I had a Senegal biker. If you go way back on my channel, I don't know if it's the video might be private, but I got a Senegal and it had like this dark spot. I posted a video asking for help what to do about it, but he didn't make it. S repens for mid ground. S repens is like a foreground plant. So as long as you don't have anything else in the mid area that'll overshadow it, you'll basically just have like a bigger row of foreground plants. S repens generally doesn't get very tall. That makes it easy. Yeah, just pick me 4 species, but one has to be a gold dust, because I do want a gold dust. A school or Arowanas, a school of Arowanas. I don't have a tank that big. You better throw a clown knife fish in the future monster tank. No, I don't mess around with knife fish. Those get way too big. Way too big. I would do like an elephant nose, but no clowns. No knife fish, I should say. Jeff Rowe, Priscilla, hello. I don't know if I've said hello yet, but you better, yeah. Anyways, don't knife fish get like 18 feet long or something ridiculous? Tazawa Tanks is here. Wow, we have a celebrity in the house. What's everyone? I'm just doing water changes in my fish room and listening. What's up, buddy? Oof, Gold Dust. Isn't there a song, Gold Dust? I think it's like, I don't remember. Some dumb song. Steenfott Aquatics, is the arrow going with Little Steen? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not 100% on the Arowana. Not 100%. So we'll see. I'm 100% on the bikers for sure, because they're super awesome. I miss them, and I want to get them again.
When is the next full fish everything video? Mike, I have no idea. Like, it's something that I want to do, but stuff in my room is changing so much. Honestly, I am so close to just getting rid of everything. Trying to do everything, like, one at a time. I'm not talking about wrestling. Jeez. But trying to do one thing at a time, it just makes it, it's so difficult. It makes it a mess. So yeah, I'm very close to just selling every fish I own, completely gutting my fish room and starting over. There's very few fish that I'm actually attached to. So Adam says, my 4-year-old daughter says hi. She loves watching your fish tank videos. Well, hello, Adam's daughter. I'm glad you appreciate them. Dolly says, who's going to Aquashella in Dallas? I hope to be going, but I'm not 100%. Steenfott Aquatics, have you made any progress in making the Aspidoras army like my tank? You know, I've had the worst luck. The absolute worst luck with those fish. I am so angry at those fish. They're still slowly dying off, like 1 or 2 a week. And I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. No other fish in there is dying. There's nothing visually wrong with them. Yeah, so I'm not going to get any more Aspidoras because those things are stupid expensive for them to just be dying off one at a time. I'm going to go with either the pygmy or the Hasbrosis. But I am so done with the Aspidoras. I tried them once like 2 years ago, and I had the exact same problem where I was losing 1 or 2 a week until they were all gone. So now I'm not going to, you know, I don't know. I'm so corn flustered. Aspidoras are my least favorite dwarf quarry. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Hasbrosis for sure. I've had really good luck with the pygmies. I swear it's impossible to kill pygmies. Those things are bulletproof. And I've never had Hasbrosis, so I think I'm gonna try Hasbrosis. I'm 90% sure I'm going to Aquashella in Dallas. Definitely Chicago Aquashella since it's 30-minute drive. You might like some of the, if you haven't worked with them before, which ones are those? You know which ones I really want? They're not a Corridora, they're the, what's the other pygmy? Oh man, I used to have this fish like 3 years ago. It's not a Corridora, it's something Corridora. I just Google it. I want to say it's like a 6-line. 6-line wrasse. Oh, it's not the Trilineatus. Oh, man. Someone's got to know of the other. It's another dwarf type. Corn flustered, yes. Oh, Aspidoras. Duh. You said it right there. Yes, Aspidoras. I used to have them. I tried to breed them, and I couldn't. And I gave them away to someone else to try to breed them in exchange for fry, but they couldn't breed them anyways. Yes, Aspidoras. Aspidoras. Puto cantatus or something like that. Radiatus. Those are the ones. 6-ray Corridoras. That's the one. I used to keep those. And I had like 20 of them, and there might be some in some videos, like again like 4 years ago if I have them public. You mean the Aspidoras? Yes. Yep. I've been wanting those for so long, and I still have people like messaging me all the time, like, do you have those fish still? They were reclassified as a quarry now. Oh. Well, that's nice. That's good to know. Like, if you can get that fish, Rachel, I will buy them from you. I don't know if you have any connections for those, but those are absolutely my favorite. And when I had them, they weren't shy. But that was also a very heavily planted tank. Bob's having a hard time remembering a lot of the times. Yeah, I don't have a memory at all.
thanks to some previous injuries. My brain is fried. This is why I don't go live. Nobody would be able to hear through my accent. I tried to call you that one time, remember? And then my phone wouldn't call out of the country. My favorite two, super outgoing. Yes, I would absolutely love to find that fish. The wet spot tropical fish is where I got it the first time, and I have never seen them have them in stock again. That was like 3 years ago. Sandy Cheek says, why not get a stingray? Because I feel like Arowana and stingray is done to death. Absolutely done to death. I want something different. Just like discus and cardinal tetras, done to death. Like I'm actually leaning towards wanting to get into discus, but I would never put cardinal tetras in there because you could go online and see like a bajillion fish tanks with cardinals and discus. So aquatic clarity, wait. Jeff Michaels gets them in Aquatic Clarity. He is in Wisconsin. I will forget that. I'll probably just message you later. So what plants would you recommend for a 10-gallon setup? Wait, did you pick out my 4 species of bichers yet? I'm gonna make you work in my stream. You gotta pick them out. Anyways, what was this? So what plants would you recommend for a 10-gallon setup with dwarf hairgrass as carpet, the dwarf sage as background plant, and the lighting is Fluval Nano and Eco Complete Substrate. I need a mid-ground. Dwarf hairgrass. I mean, I would do any Rotala, and you can keep Rotala looking good at about 6 inches. So you could let it grow to the top, but obviously you want a foreground. And yeah, Rotala you can keep pretty short. Like Rotala rotundifolia is pretty bulletproof. And you can trim that down to like 6 inches. How about a feeder fish tank, Bob? No one's doing that. I can't. Oh, I'm just looking at the Wet Spot Tropical Fish website. So there's Congo green, fathead, gold dust, marbled, Nile ornate, reticulated, and speckled. All right, I'll let you pick later on. Or some green terrors. I would get, if I could buy one show quality green terror, I would. But I don't want to have to buy a bunch of babies and grow them out and then have to get rid of them all when there's like a confirmed male. Okay, I can look at that. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not trying to make you do stuff, but it would be kind of cool if you picked my fish. And then I could like totally name bait the video. Be like, Rachel O'Leary picked my fish, and just clickbait the crap out of your name. Because that's kind of the what people do now. You guys notice that? People clickbaiting other people's names. Hey, whatever works. Don't knock it. Get the Nile. So the Nile, it looks like they have the Nile at 10 to 12 inches, and it's $180. Probably not going to happen. We need a lot more super chats to get a Nile biker. Do Neolamprologus lelupi. I'm having fun with mine. Not to be confused with lelupi. I'm kind of not adding any more Tanganyikans right now. I'm actually going to be getting rid of some Tanganyikans, but you guys should see that in this week's video. Sorry, one question. You getting the arrow there too because sizing is what really matters? I will only get an arrow there if it's small. It looks like theirs is 4 inches. And I'm not gonna get the silver arowana yet. Bikers are like the mainstay of the tank. If I get an arowana, I'll get an appropriately sized arowana. I'm still kind of on the fence. They're really cool, but I don't know if I actually want one yet. What do you like more, Galaxy Rasboras or Emerald Rasboras? You want to know an even better Rasbora? Neon Blue Rasbora, even better. But if I had to pick between those, I would go with Emeralds. Yeah, so I really don't I want an Arowana, but I don't know that I want a silver. So I might hold out for like a black or the Lichardi or Lychee. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Do they have it on the list here? I don't think they do. Nope. Wow, they have a lot of knife fish. A lot of gobies. Starlight eel, that's pretty cool. Indian striped peacock eel. Oh, they have lots of eels on here. That's crazy. Now I lost my biker list. Oh well. Size matters when you... Oh, geez. When you swallow your prey whole. All right. Candy overalls. How do you like the puffers? Are they eating? Candy overhauls got an Amazon puffer. 3 of them are from Dan. Awesome. Oh, cool. Congrats. I want to get a group of 5 or 6. Yes. Yep. That's it. I just don't know how to pronounce that. Lichard. I feel like I need to hang out with some smart people that speaks pig Latin. No, just Latin. Can you get a Giardini? Yes. I can get anything but Asian. No Asian. I don't know why I keep touching my beard tonight. It's kind of weird. Whatever. Before the war, I was a saucer in San... What? Before the war? I don't know what that means. Black Arrow are really expensive and only stay black when they're young. They're not expensive around here. Well, I guess compared to a silver they are. But as far as like fish pricing, the small ones are only like 50, 60 bucks. And a small silver is 35, so it's not too crazy. Knife fish must be the big thing now. I see them everywhere and I never used to really. From their list, I don't see 4 species I would necessarily combine because of growth rate. Do you see 3 species? I would suggest getting a couple of the gold dust, then keeping an eye on the list. Alright. That I can do. Should I get the small ones? Well, I can't afford the large ones, so I'm definitely getting the small ones. You want to know what else I want? This Beta Persephone. Persephone. They have the common name as a Batman Beta. Those things look pretty cool. I kind of want one. But I don't know if I'll get one. I mean, what are they? 16 bucks? That's not bad. I don't know why I'm even looking at betas. That just happened to be where I scrolled through. Yep, that's the one. The Batman Betta fish. Persephone. Wait, Persephone? Why did it say phone? It doesn't say phony. They should be spelled phony. Persephone. Persephone. It was a quote from the movie Tropic Thunder. I've seen that movie one time, like 15 years ago. Lacey's Place says Rachel is awesome with names. You should get a sun catfish. Candy, love my puffers. They're at eye level bedside. Mike says, hi Rachel, hope you and your family are having a good holiday season. I hope you're all having a great holiday season because this is my favorite season. And I don't even have a family, and I still love Christmas. My second favorite holiday is the 4th of July. Alright, blowing stuff up. Can you feed the white stuff that comes out of sea cucumbers to fry? I have no idea. What? David says, where can I find some of those water skinks you have? I bought them at New England Reptile Distributors, Nerd. And I think they still have them. They're $85 if you go to their website. $85 a piece. And I do not have an affiliate link. That would be nice. I need an affiliate link for fish and for reptiles. That would be awesome. I could quit my day job if I had an affiliate link for fish and reptiles. Bob, have you ever looked into owning red Ackie monitors? Absolutely I have. But they're so dang expensive. Maybe Varanid guy will breed like 1,000 of them so I can buy them really cheap. But Ackie monitors are amazing animals. Absolutely amazing. Rachel says, oh my, that is a gross question. Where do you get guppy grass? So the thing with guppy grass is that it ships very poorly, and it'll almost always die in shipping. So really, your best bet is to go to like a local club meeting if you have one. That's the only place I've ever got them. Am I sitting in front of a green screen? Absolutely I am. I think my boxfish has a yeast infection. What should I do? I can't tell if this guy, mini Komodo dragons. When I was at the San Diego Zoo about 40 years ago, one of the zookeepers got his foot bit off by a Komodo dragon. That was pretty exciting. I didn't see it, but they had the display closed because it like just happened. So that kind of sucked. Steenfott Aquatics, that is the plan. When and if I produce some, I'll give you a good deal. If I got monitors, I would build like a zoo quality display. Because I feel like if you go online and look at monitors like on YouTube, or just like it's just people that are stacking wood or just really basic enclosures, and I get that's all they need, but I could never do that. I would build something sweet. Have you been to Dubai? No. Would I go to Dubai? Absolutely I would. Kenny Rawls, not sure. This weather and climate is really rough on me. Most videos will be waist up because even wearing jeans is painful right now. Well, that's urinary tract infection. What? Once it gets going, though, you won't know what to do with guppy grass. I probably throw nearly a 5-gallon pail of it away every month. Yep, I'm actually almost out of guppy grass. I finally managed to get rid of it. Guppy grass has been a nuisance plant for me for a long time. For a long time. And it's probably one of those plants I won't own again, like Java moss. I'll only put Java moss in terrariums going forward. Never have I ever, never will I ever put it in another aquarium. It is just not fun. I think Pac-Man Frog is my next herp. Alright, so I almost got some bumblebee poison dart frogs, but somebody bought them before I could get to them. Guppy grass, moss, and subswassertang is a pain in my ass, worse than duckweed. Yeah, I agree with you on subswassertang. Well, obviously on all of that, but not on all moss. Like flame moss is awesome. Christmas moss. It's just Java moss that just grows stupidly. Ugh. Alex says Westpot usually has Delhezii, and I've seen them combine well with gold dust. How's the Tegu coming along? Are you going to try to make her real tame? She is already real tame. I don't remember what video it is, but she just walks up into my hand and eats right out of my hand. But she has been brewmating for a while, so I get paranoid and I bug her every couple of weeks to make sure she's still alive, and then she mean mugs me, sits in front of the heat lamp for an hour, and then goes and burrows and goes back to brewmating. But it's a very expensive animal, and I'm very paranoid about her, dying. So I have to check up on her every once in a while. All the mosses infiltrate every tank I own. What else we got? Sylvania and frogbait are a bane of my hobby. Yeah, I'm doing that with water lettuce right now. Just grows way too fast. Bob, check out Serpent Design. He has a great channel with a little bit of everything. Yes, I just watched his insanely awesome what frogs? The terrarium he just built for his frogs. I have the worst memory. I just watched this video last night and I already forgot the frogs that he built that for. But anyways, yeah, it has like 250,000 views and it came out like a month ago. Oh man, it's like the most common frog ever and I can't remember. Rachel Leary says Tanner is great. I like jaws grass. That is guppy grass. Same thing, buddy. Cole says Dad wants a monitor of some kind. I wouldn't mind trying a green tree monitor someday. Yep, can't go wrong with tree monitors at all. Nothing negative to say about tree monitors.
especially with the wicked awesome, setups you guys have, it would look awesome. Wicked awesome, would look awesome. And I want to thank Alec, thank you for placing your order on my website. That is really awesome. A proud owner of a Steenfott Aquatics hoodie. It's pretty sweet. Water lettuce is another one that just doesn't grow in my tanks for whatever reason. I have the exact opposite problem. They're awesome lizards. I've always been into the medium to larger size monitors, but I severely underestimated Ackies. Oh, they have so much personality. It's ridiculous. What else we got going on here? Man, tonight's flying by. Show Bob some love. Thumbs up, super chats, heart emojis. I just added a new Bob emoji for the members, but I don't know how it works, so I can't tell you how to do it. Yeah. Candy linking my website. Thank you very much. Aquatic Ma, hello. Wait. There's the hearts. That's all I ask. It's some hearts. Tegus are supposedly the most intelligent lizard. Getting cold here. Yeah, I have to have the hoodie, right? She is super smart. Yeah. Simply Betta says, I'm saving up for a cool Tokay Gecko morph. Well, if you can find where to get them, let me know, because I kind of want one now, too. And all I can find is just the regular morphs. Here comes the heartbreak. All right. You can't have the heart without heartbreak. It's like that whole yin-yang thing. There it is. Jamie got it figured out. I don't know how to do that, but I totally stole that from Corey. You can't really see it with the black background, but... let's see the Tegu, Bob. The Tegu is brood mating. So brood mating, for if you don't know, is the same thing as hibernating, except when cold-blooded animals do it, they call it brood mating. Why they just can't call it hibernating, I don't know. But anyways, so yes, she is sleeping probably for maybe another month or two. Really hard to know. I don't know. Bringing on the heartache. I'm such a good singer. Michael Wall, Euros are amazing lizards too. I would have a Euro over a bearded dragon, but they require a lot more heat than most people realize. Temperatures that many would think are way too much. Yeah, like 130, 140 degrees. You mean like this? Soggy Pits. That is a very awesome name. Brandon Guy says, and people sometimes freak out when I tell them I have a basking spot of 130. Yeah, I think the basking spot in my Tegu enclosure is right at 130 to 135. Yeah. It makes me paranoid that I'm going to burn down the house. Anyways, to become a member, oh, thank you. And, yeah, so, what was I getting? So, oh, yeah. We haven't decided on the Bichers yet, but we're going to get the multicolor Victoria. Have you been watching Scaled at all? Decent reptile show that doesn't have half the BS as Tanked. No. If it's on cable, I don't have it because I don't have cable. I cut the cord a long time ago. John from KG Tropicals is here. What's up, buddy? Already, Bob, remind me to keep an eye on that poly list, and happy to advise. All right, Rachel, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Another cool reptile, but that's aquatic, are Mata turtles. Mata turtles are awesome. I think they get pretty big, though, if I remember right. But they are cool looking. All this reptile talk has me like Bob and his Latin language skills that don't exist. Bob, what is your number? Wait, what is your item on your Christmas wish list? I am getting a carpet steamer for Christmas. Very exciting, right? A carpet cleaner is what I am getting for Christmas. So yeah, and I'm actually excited about it. Now I can overflow my tanks and I can clean the carpet afterwards. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. Everyone's saying hello to John. I need to figure out, maybe John knows. So, John, Mr. KG Tropicals, I just hit 10 members, and I know that unlocks something, but I don't remember what it unlocks. I don't know. Do you know? Do you remember? I think you're pretty close to like 100, aren't you? Hello to everyone that said hello to me. That's how I feel. Jeff Rose fish keeping, LOL, soggy pits, woohoo. I'll figure it out after the stream, but I'm curious. John says, quit cable 5 years ago. I only miss Monday Night Football. Anyone, that just started, didn't it? I don't know. I thought about getting into the reptile game, but I just spend my money on more fish stuff. Yeah. I feel like it's kind of backwards so far. Like, reptile supplies are fairly cheap, but reptiles are expensive. And in the fish game, fish are cheap, but the equipment is expensive. Now, obviously, there's exceptions. There's, you know, $1,500 fish or whatever. But, like, 99-cent neon tetras. Oh, boy. I think you unlock some of the... Oh, do I just get an extra emoji? Pfft. I don't even know what to put as my emojis already. I only have, like... I don't even know how many emojis I have, but I haven't used every one of them because I don't know what to put. It's awkward. I thought it was to post a story... I can already post stories. I just don't. Like, I don't really understand stories. Like, Instagram has stories. Facebook has stories. Now YouTube has stories. Like, I don't have any stories to tell. I don't know what to do with that. I also... wait. Instagram stories. Yeah, I tried to do an Instagram story and I couldn't figure it out. So I was just like, screw it. Screw it. Just watching the Seahawks at the same time. What's the score? Not only the equipment, but live plants are way too expensive. Yes, but live plants, once you're good, you can make a lot of money on them. Put Jimmy's face as an emoji. I think people would not like that. Bob is the mountain goat. Tell me a story, Bob. No, I'm not a storyteller. I'm not. Buy the same stuff cheaper when it's... Wait, buy the same stuff cheaper when it's fish related. You know, the one thing that does carry over between fish and reptile is... here's a quick little story. Is all the product is crap. Crap. Like the fish... The Q&A in the fish world is just as bad as the Q&A in the reptile industry. And a lot of it is the same company, so it makes sense. But, man. Nope, don't like that. Oh, jeez. That's how you get Jimmy to chime in. But, yeah. So, I just wish we could get some actual Q&A. Some quality and assurance with these companies. But then they wouldn't make as much money. You know, if they make something that breaks every 6 months and you got to replace it, they're going to make way more money. You saying I'm not good with plants, Bob? Not if it's costing you money. Just, like, you should be making money with plants. I knew he was lurking too. That's funny. 0-0, start of the second quarter. Well, I'll drive up and watch the second half. Just kidding, that's too far. Anyways, Jimmy, so I told him we're shipping out the prints this week, Jimmy. Actually going to be hanging out with Jimmy Wednesday night. Maybe go get some brisket. I don't know. Have had my 4-inch Mabu puffer for about a month now. I'm struggling to get small enough shelled food for him and feed him shrimp and bloodworms. At this stage, should I worry about his beak? I wouldn't be too worried about it as long as he's growing fast as well. But you should definitely, at that small size, like set up a 5-gallon bucket. If you have an extra like 10-gallon tank sitting around, start just pumping out snails, like pond snails. I used pond snails for a long time with my Mabu puffer, and they work great. Any advice for green dust algae that has grown on plants? You can very quickly treat it with hydrogen peroxide. It actually might not get rid of green spot algae. Green spot algae is pretty dang tough.
But you might try hydrogen peroxide just very quickly. Don't Hydrogen peroxide can nuke your plants, so be quick about it. But that's kind of my go-to with any type of algae. If you obviously you should figure out what the imbalance is and what's causing the green spot algae, but if you just want to get rid of it, that's what I would do. That's what I would try. But it'd probably be temporary and probably come back if you still have the same, deficiency. I saw the Prince Mahai Plecobot. Beautiful Jimmy. Yeah, he does good work. I'm telling you. So the Patreon is a $20. It's a $20 tier. Every month you get a random photo sent to you on 8x10 photo quality paper. The only thing you need is a picture frame. And I don't even think you could buy 8x10s on his website. So it's the only place you're going to get an 8x10. And it's exclusive to patrons. So you'll only get stuff through Patreon that you can never buy on the website. So it's a really good deal. Just saying. And Jimmy generally gets 100% of the proceeds. So I don't make any money off it. Because $20 is way too cheap. But that's my spiel. Moving on. I have an Argentine sword plant. Has already grown out of the top of the 75 gallon. Any idea how big these get in the aquariums? It'll probably grow to your light. No, they get about 2 feet. Which, what do you have? A 75 gallon is 18 inches. So yeah, they'll get about 24 inches. Jamie says, I'm 1 week into my planted tank experience. Haven't killed anything yet. Today, Junior. Yeah. That's good, Jamie. I figured you set yourself up for success, though, with what you got in there. I remember. So I would be surprised if you have problems. What do you feed a biker? I have an Endlerichii or whatever, and he's eating sinking carnivore and shrimp pellets. You can do frozen food. I would do frozen food for sure. Or like live blackworms. I don't know how big it is, but live blackworms, live worms in general. Jeffro says, do you sign them? And if so, do you sign them Robert? It really depends. For work, I have to be official, and I sign documents all day long, and I have to use Robert. So I signed one for Mile High Plecos, and just out of habit, I wrote Robert. But like when I was in Chicago and New Jersey, I wrote Bob, and I can sign it. I don't know if anyone has my signature, but when I do Bob Steenfott, I can sign it to make it look like bullshit, and that's kind of an inside joke. So, people think it says Bob Steenfott, but it really says bullshit. Carnivore pellets are good. I feed them, and tilapia, beef heart, and bloodworms. There you go. That Jimmy has a good eye. Yes, just one good eye. The other one, pretty iffy. A varied diet is important to grow a biker. I believe that true with just about any animal. Variety is the spice of life. So, yep, the more varied diet you could feed, in my opinion, is better. Because as much as I love brisket, I don't want to eat it every day, because then I wouldn't love it. So I always mix it up. I probably have like 20 different types of food, including some ONIP, some Sarah ONIPs that I forgot were sitting up here, which I think are on sale right now, actually. Dwarf Amazon puffers in a 36 by 12 by 12. Would that tank be big enough, or should I use 36 by 18 by 12? So dwarf Amazon puffers, in my opinion, are not dwarf. They actually get like 4 or 5 inches. I mean, I guess maybe for a puffer that's dwarf, but I don't know that I would call it dwarf. And it really depends on, you could probably do one, but I probably wouldn't do a group in a tank that small. I'm sure somewhere out there someone's doing it, but I wouldn't do it. I would just do one. Fried chicken, huh? Oh, I'm making fried chicken. Fried chicken is so good. I love fried chicken. You know how long it's been since I've had fried chicken? At least a month.
Yep, at least a month. I'm not gonna write my name. I'm gonna sign this and say no, I mean I don't write bullshit, okay? I don't write bullshit. I'm sorry for the kids, I'm sorry for the PG crowd that's in here. I don't write bullshit. It says Bob Steenfott. But if you were to look at it, like an actual look at it, it looks like bull shit. I swear, like it's not intentional. It's like, and it happened when I was in Chicago, because I've never signed Bob Steenfott, like ever in my life. Why would I ever sign that? And like when I get in trouble at school, you used to, you have to like initial your infraction slips, and I would always initial it BS. But I never actually signed Bob Steenfott. And the very first time I did it in Chicago, I was like, oh snap, that looks like bullshit. And I was like, whatever, I'm going with it. I have Popeyes waiting downstairs. Could you hurry this along? I don't even know why you're still here if you have Popeyes. That's so good. Poor thing. Go get some fried chicken. I've been doing baked chicken. Baked chicken. I've been eating healthier. But man, do I love fried chicken. I have the same initials. Yeah, it felt so good signing those detention slips as BS. BS. Get out of here. Get that BS out of here. But yeah. So anyways, there's another story about my signature, and I wish I could remember who it was for. It was for a lady, and I signed Bob Steenfott, and I looked at it and I was like, oh my god. I turned around, I looked at her and I was like, that looks like bullshit. It's like it's the first time I've ever signed that. And she's like, oh, it's all right. So whatever, there you go. Probably the most times I've ever said that word on this channel in a live stream. But, you guys asked for a story. You got a story. Hey, Steenfott, you never know. Never know. I feel like that's a song, but I don't remember what. If anyone ever is in St. Louis, you have to get Hodak's fried chicken. It's square. All right. It's square. Actually, nope. I'm not going to go get fried chicken. I'm going to be good. No fried chicken. What do I have? I think I have some frozen chicken. I'll just bake some frozen chicken. Whatever. That's a BS story, Bob. Knee slapper. How would you stock a new 75-gallon? I would get lots of rainbow fish, lots of corridoras, and some epistogrammas. Mind blown emoji. Not square. You must be on like an Apple or something that does not compute that Apple emoji. I don't know. I call BS on you, Bob. Yep. Candy linking my website again, where you can get t-shirts that I'm not wearing. Here, right here. See this? This is Priscilla's t-shirt. Right here. It has been sitting here for about 1.5 years, and this is why I don't mail out my own merchandise anymore. Someday that will get mailed out. I don't know when, but someday. Rescue Dog Tree says, why no fried chicken and pizza? No, both of those. I'm eating healthy now. I'm eating healthy. Anyways, in the background, that one single potted plant in the beautiful scape is killing me. Yeah, I do the same thing. Especially when I buy them. Stuff like this right here happens to me. Well, not anymore because I don't go to club meetings anymore. But like when I went to club meetings, I'd get home at like midnight or 1 a.m. and I would just take plants and just throw them in the tank and go to bed. That is it. Oh yeah, thanks for the shirt, BS. That is BS. It's sitting here. I have it. I'm going to the post office on Thursday to mail out the prints and some plants, and hopefully I remember the shirt that's literally been sitting there probably since I've been live streaming. Sunshine Aquatics says, I'm so late to the party. Yes, you got 1 minute to go, and I don't think we had any super chats, but we did have a new member. Yep, mhow9's Fish Tanks, new member. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We hit 10 members. A few streams ago, we talked about cockatoides possibly breeding in harder water. I'm trying it out. Got triple red pair. Yeah, I think it'll work. I mean, if you got like a wild caught pair of cockatoides, you might have some issues, but Yeah, he might get it next year. He might get it next year. Anyways, all this talk about food. It is time to go eat some dinner. I am starving. I'm sure my dogs are hungry. So I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Thumbs up, shares, just hanging out in general. It was a lot of fun. We picked out the fish, except for the bikers. But, no, we're going to get a couple gold dust bikers and multicolor Victoria. So hopefully we'll see those in an upcoming video. But again, thanks everyone for hanging out. And I will see you next week. Where am I at? Here I am.